Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for a randomizer show. We were off last week, but we are back with a vengeance tonight. I have my friend, the man behind stealing signals. It is Ben Gretch, and we have a great doubleheader tonight. We're going to do a randomizer draft here. Then we're going to head over to ship chasing and do a main event draft. It is a night full of drafting with Ben Gretch. We're doing a draft later with Crack Rock. And also, we have a flash sale on the randomizer boxes because at the end of this show, we are going to do a drawing for a guest spot on the show. The link is down below. You can even use promo code Gretchian for $15 off. The link down below will actually automatically apply the discount. I will get your name on the wheel. If you buy a box, this $15 off flash sale lasts throughout the draft. Let's do this.
He's the worst host I've ever seen in my life.
Tell me what to start typing. That's not low-key thick. That's high-key thick. Matthew Berry's 101 is Logan Thomas. Wow. Yeah. You're in post-production on a character named Montgomery Rush. David Montgomery the Rusher?
How the fuck did you do that?
Are you a Jimmy G girl?
Yes!
Benjamin Gretch, we're going up against ETR's sleeper draft with AJ Dillon. Do we need to show our quads to keep people here? We need to
is this the cool?
These are the real quads. You don't need AJ Dillon. You got Ben Gretch's and Peter Overzet's quads. How are we doing tonight, Ben?
We're doing good, man. Just cracked open the Modelo's. Got to get a little drunk for the randomizer.
Dude, okay. We are in lockstep. We got I don't have the nice glass like you do tonight, but we are Modelo brothers.
Yes, love it.
I have a feeling we're going to be doing a lot of drinking over the course of the next, 3.5, 4 hours. Gretch, we did one of these last year, more early on in quarantine. It was probably May. You were probably one of the first 5 randomizer guests ever.
That sounds about right. I didn't really know what I was in for. I don't think I did particularly well. I'm excited to redeem myself tonight.
Yeah, it is going to be fun. As usual, Ben saw some of the prompts coming through on Twitter. Some were shielded from him beneath the Discord paywall here. But Ben is in for a treat tonight. I just shared the link in the Discord. It is filling fast. If we have a couple more spots, I'll post the link in the chat as well. Gretch, how is drafting season treating you here?
Oh, great. First live main was Saturday night. Went, sort of a one early-ish RB, nailed Travis Etienne down, felt really great about his rookie season, lost him for the year 2 days later. So hoping tonight is a little bit better.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's that time of the year. It's so painful right now. Like I'm on the clock in some of these slow drafts I still have going on, and I see ETN as my anchor RB in a 0 RB build, and it's devastating. Oh shit, Ben! Tonight is going to be a crazy night. We have the 101,
oh god,
which means we're picking back to back. This is gonna right now is fine, but
it's gonna be bad on the way back.
It's gonna be very bad.
I was really hoping to get the middle of the round.
Oh man,
Ben must tweet already. Jesus.
Okay, so they want you to tweet at my Splash Play co-host Chris Spags, who went to USC, and say Washington is a better university in every way compared to USC, and that there is no chance Melvin Gordon or Mike Davis will be a top 12 running back this year.
Oh my God, that is such a long tweet.
Here, I'll paste it. I'll paste it in the private chat here. So for those of you guys not getting this reference, on Splash Play on the other day, Spags made the take that Melvin Gordon and Mike Davis would both be top 12 running backs this year. I bet him $100 that neither would be. And now Gretch is about to own him on Twitter, or is he not?
Oh no, it's done. We get to take Christian McCaffrey now?
Yeah, we get to take, you get to get the first randomizer share of Christian McCaffrey.
That's beautiful.
We are
set up. We're winning this thing.
Okay, this is everyone please come on Twitter and let's give some likes here to this tweet. Poor Spags is not going to know what hit him. How bad does Spags get that in?
What did you ask?
So the bet is I get $100 if neither Mike Davis or Melvin Gordon are top 12 running backs. If one of them finishes a top 12 running back, I owe him $100.
It's an even odds bet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I like your side of that.
It was fun. We did the draft and Spags likes the old guys. He hasn't been radicalized like us age bias monsters.
Oh my god, that I've done a couple streams with you and Spags. The Splash Play pod is fantastic, but we have not chatted a lot other than that. So he's gonna be like, "What the fuck, dude?"
No, he's a very good sport. He's been battling it in the Discord with everybody. We are doing a draft tomorrow with Spags on Splash Play where we're going to eat an entire pizza while we draft. Now, Gretch, I'm a little worried here that we're using all of our 101 karma on a randomizer draft that we're about to blow to pieces.
Yeah, that is kind of rough. I mean, don't you just want to build out this Christian McCaffrey? I mean, we always talk about how the Christian McCaffrey drafters tend to go off track somehow or another. I think we're going to prove that that thesis valid tonight. Yeah,
we're going to start with Christian McCaffrey that ended up having to draft like Bishop Sankey with our second pick or something. Ben, if for some reason, I mean, obviously you guys know Ben from ship chasing, but if you're new to the Gretch universe here, Ben has an incredible Substack called Stealing Signals. I linked to it in the show notes right now. Gretch, I mean, you went from we used to tease you about not doing posts to now you're doing posts like every 4 hours.
I literally have not left this chair in the month of August.
I feel you.
I just sleep here for a few hours at a time and then keep writing.
Yeah, it's good stuff though. You guys will get your money's worth on the Substack. I mean, what's the annual subscription? I told you it was too cheap and you still priced it here.
It's $55 annually. It's $8 a month. I always tell people too, because people are like, oh, the price went up. It's too expensive. It's more expensive than a lot of the sites. Do the $8 a month. Get all the draft stuff. Do it for a couple months in season. Stealing Signals is way more helpful early in the season. Weeks 1, 2, 3, 4 is when we're really looking for these trends. That's when people really love the article. Seriously, do it. I mean, do it for 1 month right now for $8 and you'll get a lot of the value. Do it for 2 months, 3 months, $16, $24. I mean, you don't have to go all in, you know?
Yeah. I read during the DFS season, I read honestly very little. I'm normally looking at numbers. The one thing I always read in the early week as my primer before doing all my shows, talking nonstop, is Stealing Signals. It will get you primed for the week. Highly recommend it. And we need to get primed for our second and third pick here. We got to start stacking these. Otherwise, we are going to get caught red-handed. And then I have to do penalty shots, Ben. So we don't want that. Oh, boy. I think this involves your children. Okay.
4 beers at once?
Can your child bring 4 beers? For every beverage short of this target, we have to move down 10 picks in ADP for the selection.
All right.
What?
I've never asked her anything like this.
All right, Paul, congratulations. I see you just bought a randomizer box. You got the $15 off for a $35 randomizer box. I will get your name on the wheel for the drawing at the end of the draft. I
typed to my 10-year-old daughter's iPad. Can you bring me 4 beers at once, please? It's important. Hurry. Hopefully the guilt will work.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do.
Open the door.
While we're waiting for her, we're gonna spin the wheel for the second prompt too. Okay, yeah. This
so confused because sometimes mom says dad's had enough when dad asks for an extra beer. I don't think I'm gonna get 4 beers.
Oh man, they're making you tweet again. All right. This one, okay, is at your co-host who doesn't even use his Twitter account. You must tweet at him and say that 0RB is dead and Peter Overzet was right this morning. Josh Jacobs is a smash pick. I will post this one in the chat as well if you want to do this. If not, we have to get the grossest. Okay.
We got 2. Good, thank you. Oh, the other daughter brought 2 more. Brought 2 more.
Ben, we're on the clock. You get to pick whoever you want. Do you want AJ Brown?
AJ Brown. Yeah, AJ Brown. And then I got
sorry, AJ Brown's gone.
Okay, DK Metcalf, Justin Jefferson, a receiver, somebody good.
Keenan Allen. Sorry, I missed that AJ was gone. Okay, so we're gonna get Keenan, and now we're back on the clock here. Did you tweet at Sean?
I just tweeted at Sean.
Okay, now you get to pick whoever you want again.
All right, who's on the board? Is there good?
Terry McLaurin, A-Rob, Amari.
All right, let's just take McLaurin. We are building a great team here.
Look at this team. Okay, Ben Gretch, and holy cow! Shout out to your daughter. How was she holding all this?
She brought her little sister up, and this one was going 2, and then little sister came in with 2 more.
Yes.
Oh.
That is how you do it. Let's go check in on the best part about this tweet to Sean is, you've been doing a lot of podcasts with Sean. You're doing the great Stealing Bananas podcast on the Road of His Network. Does Sean actually even ever look at his mentions, or does he never log in, period?
I don't know that. That's a good question. I feel like he's a little bit aware of Twitter, but then also, I mean, maybe he checks it out every now and then. Maybe he's using it to track like beat reports. I don't know, because like I feel like he probably doesn't look at his mentions. There's stuff that goes on Twitter that he seems very oblivious to, but I think that he gets information from Twitter somehow or another.
It does like when we talked to him on Shift Chasing last week. It was like he either has these crazy sources, or my only other theory is he has a Google alert for every player in the league.
I don't know how he has such good sources. It's crazy.
Well, Ben, I don't know if it's going to treat us that kindly going forward, but I feel like we handled that turn pretty well there.
Sal, I sent Sean and DMs a joke a few months ago, and he emailed me asking why.
Oh my goodness. Did you see that tweet the other day after our show with Sean, and they said Sean speaks as a time traveler who's gently and with delicate nature trying to tell us the future of what's going to happen in fantasy football?
I did not see that, but that is the best description I've ever heard. That's exactly right.
It's so good.
Especially the gently part. That's amazing.
Drew is right. I need like a mid stream edition, new prompt. Gretch has to drink all 4 beers by the 10th round. He has to draft Trey Burton.
I just opened another Modelo, man. I'm not on the Coors Light train right now.
Look, I can't sign off on that. I need Ben's mind firing on all cylinders for our main event draft here later, too.
All those are going to be gone by the end of our main event draft, though. I promise that.
That's true. You guys are flying tonight. That is welcomed. We do have another show after this, so we'll keep it going. Ben and I will navigate this. And I'm spinning here.
Oh,
we're spinning in honor of the franchise that steals signals better than any other. You must draft a current Patriots player.
All right. I like that.
So, I mean, can it be anyone other than Damian Harris at this price point?
It's got to be Damian Harris at this price point. But if we get sniped, there are other options. There are other options. We can start building out our tight end room. Okay. Right? And then we can talk about my favorite late round veteran wide receiver.
We're going to spin now. Since we feel confident we'll be able to grab a Patriot there, let's spin here for our turn pick as well. Another in honor. Oh, Jeopardy is looking for a new host. This is Pete's audition. Pete must describe the player he wants like a Jeopardy clue, and Ben must guess in Jeopardy answer form. If Ben gets it, draft a player. If not, draft Kiki Kuti. Okay.
I like that.
So I'm going to first get the Patriot, Damian, in our queue here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at the board, and I'm going to look into Ben's eyes and really try to see what player I think he would want here. And this is really hard. Okay. And let me go back to the prompt and make sure I do it correctly. Pete must describe the player he wants like a Jeopardy clue, and Ben must guess in Jeopardy answer form.
All right. Take the 30 seconds on the Harris pick.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I'm not struggling with how to do the prompt. I'm struggling with knowing which player, because I want you to get the player you want. And there's 2 directions I'm thinking of taking this.
You know who I like. I mean,
okay. Ben Gretch, you have players for 500. My name is Peter Trebek. Rest in peace. Oh, crap. I was going to do one for Chase Claypool. And he's
gone.
Okay. All right. This player's groin injury is a massive concern, but his combination of rushing and receiving EP points to a bright future.
Who is DeAndre Swift?
Are you okay with that? Are you okay with that one? Okay.
That was great.
All right.
That was a great prompt, but also we drafted together so much that I knew it was going to be Swift or Claypool.
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of in lockstep there. So we did, I guess.
Hyper fragile, robust.
How did Scary Terry and Allen fall that far? I guess in this room, that's a little unusual. By regular underdog ADP, Terry and Allen are always there at the 2-3 turn. But other than the Harris pick, Ben, I mean, you're looking nice.
I don't do a lot of underdog drafts. I've literally never seen Keenan Allen and Terry McLaurin go with the 2-3 turn. You people, your minds are broken. You people are sick.
You were sick. Ben, what was your take on the whole kind of fallout from the trade involving Sony Michel as it pertains to Harris and Henderson?
Honestly, kind of still processing. I mean, my initial take was similar to Pat's. If anyone saw that on NBC Sports Edge, was very well done. I wrote about it a little bit in the Substack. Basically, there's clear indications that the Rams don't necessarily trust Henderson. At the same time, I don't know that Sony Michel is like he wasn't bad last year. He had some decent efficiency, but I don't know that he's really like a huge competition. Like if you want to do the bet on talent thing, you would assume that Henderson has a little bit more explosiveness. I do understand like Sony Michel once upon a time was the higher draft pick and all those things, but it seems like they just want like reliable depth to some degree. But then I don't know, man. Like there's been some interesting additional takes. Kevin Cole had a really interesting one today where he's kind of saying you should probably just value them pretty close together. And I don't think that's necessarily a wrong way of looking at it either. And Michel's still he's pretty cheap. He's probably going to line up too cheap.
Yeah, I swung both ways. My first snap take was like, don't overreact to this. Raymond Calais went on IR. Henderson's banged up. They need a depth add, but they didn't just sign a random free agent. They went and kind of handpicked a guy they liked and gave up draft capital. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, okay, maybe this is pretty concerning for Henderson.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing for me is like this team has scored the third most running back touchdowns in the last 4 years since Sean McVay's started, time in LA. It's not just Gurley. It was also Malcolm Brown. It was also CJ Anderson late that one year when Gurley was banged up. It was Cam Akers last year. It was also Darrell Henderson last year for a stretch. This team likes to use running backs in the red zone. They're also going to move the ball well. They're talented. They're a good offense. You want the lead running back. So I think both these guys are definitely worth targeting.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Ben must have a fresh beer delivered to him and drink it before the next pick.
Oh, that's impossible.
Yeah, I mean, your poor children, they're going to say, what is going on up in this room right now? Okay.
I'm going to try again. A fresh beer. I got 4 fresh beers already delivered to me.
Your wife really is going to cut this off. Why are my children continuing to bring my husband beers in his office? All right, we'll see how that one goes. This is for our turn pick here at the 6-7 turn. We're staying on top of it, ahead of it. I think this one we're vetoing. Okay, these were all of them. Actually, let's double it, Ben. When your daughter comes, she needs to throw you the beer.
All right.
If you catch it with one hand. We take whoever you want. If not, it's
And then I gotta drink the whole thing.
That's your own spin on the prompt, Ben.
Oh wait! Throw it to me. Apparently.
Oh, let's go.
That's a little skinny. It's a Blue Moon Light Sky.
She's digging. Beer. She's digging through the salad crisper for the random beers that are left in the fridge. Oh my goodness. That is a randomizer Hall of Fame moment there. Ben Gretch barehanding a beer to
3.6 grams of coverage. Great toss by my daughter.
Yes, the crowd is going wild. Ben, the way you stack those prompts is perfect. You killed 2 birds with 1 stone right there, and now you get to get your turn choice.
Well, don't I got to drink this?
I mean, the chat. They always want it. Should we chug?
I'm chugging.
Okay. We are up here in a pick. You get to pick whoever you want. This is typical randomizer fashion.
We're going to finish this beer.
Finish it, Gretch. There we go. Ben is crushing this draft, but we are on the clock here in 10 seconds, Ben. I'm going to pull up the board here. We could set up a Chargers double stack here.
Okay. Yeah, we need receivers, right?
Yeah.
This is a receiver heavy room.
You could do Mike Williams Herbert if you wanted.
I kind of want to get Will Fuller here.
Oh, yeah. And you can get Will Fuller.
Let's take.
You want to double tap these two?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do it. Mike Williams.
Oh, I guess, yeah. the point of Williams was to get Herbert with him. Let's take Herbert. Okay, let's take Herbert.
Your call. This is your team.
No, let's take Herbert. Let's do it. We'll get more receivers later. This is the pick here.
I'm gonna say it's very hard in a randomizer draft to pull off a super
Christian
clean
McCaffrey double stack the Chargers. DeAndre Swift. Let's go.
Is this a mini koozie? This is a randomizer koozie. It comes with the randomizer box, $15 off for the next 35 minutes. Link down below. Get your name on the wheel for the guest spot.
The citrusy blue moon burp is indeed always serious, Ryan.
So did you have a 6-pack of those, or was that a stray beer from a party?
This is January 18th, 21. It was bottled. This has probably been in the fridge for 6 months.
Wow. What was that party you guys had the other day where you posted that insane charcuterie platter?
That was my wife's sister's baby shower. And it was only family, a lot of COVID questions, people that we've remained in close contact with mostly. But that was awesome. That was so good. And then there were some complaints there wasn't enough meat. We had ribs on the side, buddy. Look, we had meat. We had that covered. All right.
That looked incredible. Is that something she does on the side as a hobby? Because that looked like professional.
That's what
spread.
Like she's pretty introverted. So no. The answer is no. But that's what like my mom was saying. Other people in my family and certainly people in her family have encouraged her to. Like she should do that stuff. Like she's freaking great at it.
Stealing charcuterie Substack. I mean, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. That's a can't miss idea right there.
That's right. I mean, during quarantine, my wife got really into making bonbons and truffles and little chocolates and stuff. And she was like, oh, I could toss those in the randomizer boxes. But I think there are issues for shipping chocolates in the middle of summer.
As much as my wife is talented at charcuterie, she also does not like burping. And I just that was disgusting. Do not burp like that. Tweet or text.
Wow. So she can, how close is she that she can hear this burp?
I'm in my office upstairs. Last I saw, she was floating around the upstairs somewhere. So she must have been walking down the hall and.
Normally, I only get the text from Lauren because she's right above me sometimes in her office if I'm singing on the randomizer show. And then she'll say, this is incredibly painful. Please stop. So
I'll get that if there's a singing prompt. Don't worry.
All right, here we go. Ben is running pure. Here we go. A Seattle prompt.
Seattle's known. That's got to be a known, right?
Ooh, this is from Women's. I saw this one. I love this.
Okay.
Seattle is known for its copious amounts of rain. However, it is not actually the wettest city in the U.S. If you can name 3 of the top 10 rainiest cities, you may draft any Seattle Seahawk. Otherwise, you must draft Will Dissly. I did pull up the answers to these from Bethany's research.
3 of the 10 rainy. I mean, these got to be like large cities, right? Or are some of them kind of small? Can I get a hint?
Yeah, so I will say some of these are very big cities, and
I would guess New York City's on there.
It's not.
Did I already lose?
No.
We're drafting Will Dissly?
No. You can. All you have to do is name 3.
Okay.
And
is Boston on there?
No, but there is one Texas city in there, but it's a random Texas city.
No, I said Boston.
Oh, Boston. No.
Oh.
Think down south. I'll give you a clue. Yeah.
Miami?
I'll tell you this. Half of them.
New Orleans.
Half of them are Florida, or more than half are New Orleans, Louisiana and Florida. New Orleans is one of them.
Okay. Baton Rouge.
Yes.
Lafayette. Is that a city?
Yes.
Monroe?
Yep, Lafayette. You got 3.
Okay. Just because of UL Lafayette. I just guessed where the college is from.
Women's might say I cheated.
Yeah, we may have cheated there.
Okay, here's the second one. Another trivia. Estimate the gap between the rushing yards Derrick Henry had last year versus what the 5th most rushing yard leader had. If you are off by more than 100 yards, you must draft Van Jefferson.
God, the stakes are high. The stakes are high.
Okay, so I'm pulling it up. So how about this? I'll say, should I tell you how many Derrick Henry had? That doesn't really help you.
He had like just over 2,000. 5th most has got to be like 1,200. I want to say 800.
Oh my God, Ben, you're so close. So James Robinson was the 5th with 1070. Him and David Montgomery both had 1070.
So how big's the gap?
That's bigger than 100 yards.
Damn, I should have said 900.
So this is what you get. One of these picks, you get whoever you want. The other pick is Van Jefferson.
Fuck. It's all. I mean, everything was going so well.
Yeah. So this is a crazy gap here. Henry 2027, Cook 1557, JT 1169, and then Jones, Robinson, Montgomery.
I don't know why I was thinking 1200. I should have known better than that.
Dude, how wild is it that Lamar Jackson outrushed Melvin Gordon last year?
He outrushed like most of the running backs.
All right, so we are getting Van Jefferson with one of these picks. We just got him. Who do you want with the other pick?
I mean, are the only receivers Michael Thomas and Russell Gage? What do we have at receiver at this point?
Yeah,
Jacoby Myers.
You want Jacoby?
I do. I want Jacoby Myers. He's going to be a stud.
Look at this. That's who you actually wanted instead of Damian Harris.
That's what I wanted in the 4th round or whatever it was.
You and Pat have brought me along on Jacoby Myers. I'm starting to feel it.
I'm feeling good. Yeah, Pat's been on him all off season for sure.
Oh God, they're right. I owe a shot. This is my fault. I thought it was draft whoever you want for getting the rain question right. It had to have been a Seahawk. I owe a shot.
Who would we have taken there from the Seahawks? Penny? Wilson?
Everett. We needed a tight end.
Yeah, we would have probably taken Everett. That would have been a good
All
right call. Well,
that's on me.
I wish you would have made the mistake with the Van Jefferson clue, not the Seahawks.
Sorry, Willis. We sniped you on Jacoby.
Jaboki, as he wrote.
Are you with your Jacoby love? I take it. Are you rooting for an early Mac Jones takeover?
Yeah, I mean, definitely rooting for that to some degree. But I also just think, like, even if Newton plays quarterback again, they threw 440 pass attempts. I'm working on my stealing signals for the AFC and NFC East. It's the last one for the offseason stealing signals. It's taken forever for anyone who's waiting for it. I apologize. I wrote New England today. Their 440 pass attempts last year were tied for the 4th fewest in the last 8 seasons. Their pass volume last year. So even if Newton's a QB again, like, that's not going to happen again. That was crazy. I mean, Cam Newton's had offenses in those 8 seasons. Other offenses have looked a lot like that offense. It was just, I think they were the most hit by COVID team in the entire league. Obviously, they had the most opt-outs. A ton of their defense opted out. Then Cam Newton got COVID. I think it, you certainly want to see Mac Jones, but whether it's Newton or Jones, there's probably going to be more pass volume. He had a 24% target per out run last year. The only thing about Jacoby Myers that isn't like amazing is that he hasn't scored a TD. Otherwise, everyone would be on him. I honestly believe that.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. And it sounds like the reports this morning were Mac Jones was having an awesome camp, lighting up the Giants' first team offense yesterday. And then, Cam's still dealing with all the COVID stuff.
He's looked good in preseason too. My film grinder hat, put on the hard hat, has been I've liked Mac Jones. He's looked good. Yeah. And now Newton's like messing with the COVID protocols. It sounds like Mac he might start week 1, which would be great.
All right, Ben, this is a throwback to Ship Chasing Stream where we drafted Denzel Mims and you reminded us of the song This Is Why I'm Hot. Can we get some bars right here, Ben?
I don't know all the words. This is why I'm hot. I ain't got a rap. I could sell a mill singing nothing on the track. I represent New York. I got it on my back. There's another part that's like, they asked me what I paid, and I said, yeah, I paid a guap.
See, Ben, my wife roasts me on this. I'm so bad at remembering song lyrics. Like, generally I have a decent memory, but with songs, melodies, awful. Just the fact that you were able to do that many bars is personally impressive to me.
All right, we did it.
So
I don't know most of them. There's the other part that's like, they like my attire. I don't know. Anyway, most people don't know this song.
Yeah, one of our wives, probably yours, is going to text you to stop singing that. See? Yeah, we were all bouncing our head. So Ben earned that pick. All right, this is another one. They want you to tweet at Davis.
I'll tweet anything at Davis. What is it?
You don't have what it takes to be a piss boy, and you never will. Rest in peace, your CEH in Henderson shares.
This look like every other Davis mention that he's ever had. So, like, why would he even care about this?
No, he He'll know. Davis puts it together, but it's still very funny.
No, I know. I just meant like this is just like a random day for Davis that someone's gonna have said this into his mentions. You know,
It is. Let's see here.
Oh God, the zero RB thing is not. I'm getting being held hostage and hacked replies from the zero RB one.
Are you? Okay. I know. We
Yeah.
need to go check out the replies after this. So we are on the clock. You get to draft whoever you want here. You want we could take a look at the tight ends. Tell us Goddard or Smith. We got 10 seconds here, Ben. Rojo.
Oh, I got
Zach
to pick?
Moss.
Yeah, let's take a tight end. Sure. I'm getting drunk. Quick.
Goddard or Smith?
Goddard.
Okay. And then
I don't want Goddard, but it's the first name I saw. All right, what else do we need? Let's take another tight end. No, let's take a receiver.
You want Bryan Edwards?
Bryan Edwards is the best receiver left? What has happened to these drafts?
Hey, these people are crazy.
Shepard. Let's go through. We got to go like old, like stable veteran at this point because we have Van Jefferson on our roster.
Gretch, you don't act surprised. Ship chasing did this to these draft rooms.
We did this.
We did this.
Who did? I'm that guy standing in the hot dog costume saying, "Who did this?"
Are you sure about that? All right, I want to see these the replies here.
Yeah, my buddy Heath from CBS thinks I got hacked. Yeah, all right, Patriot. That's Aaron Butler, who's an old Rotoviz writer who thinks I what did he say? I already forgot it. God, I am.
Did Spags
the beers are
reply to
hitting
this
quick.
yet? Spags is having a baby, so he can't, furiously refresh Twitter all the time now. Jeez, I've never seen that gif before.
A piss boy gif. Oh, my mentions are a mess right now.
How do you think our draft with Crack Rock is going to go tonight? We're picking from the 11 spot, tight end premium.
I think it's going to go great.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
I mean, do we just start cranking purple from the first round and go tight end? I mean, who's to say?
Here's the thing. Crack Rock he's like, I'm a little worried about Darren Waller. And I was like, you're a purple fraud. I mean, if you're a purple guy and Darren Waller's there at 111, aren't you just cranking it?
Yeah, I think you just start cranking.
That's right. Nez, dang it, I was conducting a one-on-one and missed my prompt. I don't even know what a one-on-one sound. Are you working right now? It's what time is it, Nez? Take the night off. Grab a beer with Gretch and I.
We're on the Coors Lights.
All right, Gretch, this is what I'm going to do because I need to go get another Modelo. I'm going to spin this wheel.
Right.
And I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of this audience. I'll be back.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it, audience. Bring it to me. Guys, am I going to be able to read this? I am. Gretch has to name the last Washington QB to lose the Apple Cup. If he can't, you must draft a Pac-12 alumni, which is great because the Pac-12 doesn't have any good players.
Do you know this?
God, I don't know. We haven't lost one in a while. We just had Jacob. Well, I don't even know if we played last year. Man, I mean, I've watched every Husky game, and I can't tell you the last time we lost. I don't think we lost in Jake Browning's whole career, who just threw a pick six for the Vikings in the preseason, but he just graduated.
Remind me and other people who might not know what the Apple Cup is.
It is UW versus, that's the helmet there, versus Washington State every year. It's the interstate rivalry. It's much like Cal, Stanford, or obviously all you guys have your own. Over out there on the East Coast, your Michigan, Ohio States, and down south, your Florida States, and whatever. But,
so basically, you just need to kind of, if you're can you make an educated guess?
I think it might, like, my best guess would probably be like Jake. I mean, the only other guys I can think of are back in the day when I was like in college, like Isaiah Standback and Casey Paz and all these dudes. And I don't think like those guys, Carl Bunnell, I don't think it's one of those. I think like Jake Locker spans a decent time frame where we were bad. I think that might have been the last time we lost. I'll say Jake Locker.
All right, so I found it here. They lost 31-28 in OT in 2012.
Oh my God, is that a game I was at? I think that was a game I was at. Is that in Pullman?
Let's
in Washington State's. I might have been the depressed, dejected Husky fan at that game. I got on TV one time and I was doing this. Like very sad.
How could I not figure it out? Jeff Toole?
No, that's their quarterback.
That's their quarterback.
Yeah, of course. Oh, Keith Price.
Keith Price,
Cougars
is that it?
presser, Keith Price. Oh no, it was Keith Price.
Never heard that name. So what's the punishment if he cannot? We must draft a Pac-12 alumni.
We got to find a Pac-12 guy.
All right, we're gonna find a Pac-12 guy. We also need to set up the other turn pick here.
Okay. What is this?
Oh my goodness!
With...
I think Leone might still be producing that draft, but you want to give it a shot? He's not on stream.
Call up Leone and ask him to make a case for one of the running backs at the top of the player list. Draft a receiver of your choice. All right, go to. I think he knows that I'm on this though.
Yeah.
So here, I'm going to ask him to make a
go
case.
speaker.
Let's put him speaker. I'm going to ask him to make a case for Melvin Gordon. It's perfect.
He'll love it. He'll be having the time of his life.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of Mike Leone.
Come on, Leone.
You call back as soon as possible. Thank you.
I'm going to message you.
Please record your message.
I'm going to leave him a message.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Leone, I know you're producing that stream, but this was very disappointing because I need you for the randomizer to make a case for Melvin Gordon on speakerphone for the audience. Call me back.
Gretch, while we wait for him to call you back, who's our
He's calling me.
Okay, here we go.
Leone.
Hey, I'm mid-producing a show and feeding Levitan draft picks, but I hear this is randomizer, so I had to make the phone call.
Yeah, you got to make a case for Melvin Gordon or Leonard Fournette. You can pick which one.
Oh, man.
Right up your alley.
I've been waiting for this. Melvin Gordon, he's starting running back out of the gate. At least you're going to get some weeks to start. Just go with Melvin Gordon. Fournette's going to just die.
All right, so the second part of the clue was after you made a case for the running back, we had to draft a wide receiver. It was really nice talking to you, though. See you, buddy.
Bye, Leone. Okay, real quick. Who is the wide receiver you want to draft? Because he did.
I can't see.
My bad. MVS, Hilton, Amon-Ra,
Hamler.
Okay, now we got to think about the Pac-12 guy.
Okay.
That was
go back to the receivers. Amon-Ra. It's fine.
What school did he go to? USC?
Yeah.
Okay. There we
That's
go.
Great.
Look at this. Gretch building a juggernaut here. Hang on. I just want to unpack that. Leone saying he was having to feed Levitan picks.
Levitan draft picks.
Levitan is so big now that he can't even make his own picks on the stream.
Oh, man.
Oh my!
Leone hung up on me for the record. I was about to hang up on him, but he was like, "Oh God!" And he just started laughing and hung up. I
do love that Leone has found himself in a producer role at Establish the Run, producing a live stream there behind on the ones and twos.
That was my favorite prompt of the night. It was have Leone make a pitch for a running back, and then draft a receiver.
We rugged him.
Thank you for setting me up with that prompt. That was so well done.
Yes, Sam. This is one of the better randomizer teams I have seen this year. Probably the best. We do have. I need to get it in the show notes. We have a link. Goblower from the Discord has been uploading all these teams to MFL, and we'll get to track them throughout the season to see who has the best randomizer draft. And Gretch, I think you're looking pretty good right now.
I feel like the clubhouse leader. I don't know how you can beat a Christian McCaffrey, Herbert double stack, Swift, McLaurin. It's not a contest.
You also, look at you. You've made a concentrated bet on the Patriots. Here you made a concentrated bet on the Lions. You were building this like a savvy best ball veteran.
Right. Yeah. Detroit and New England are the offenses that really everyone's talking about breaking out this year. I don't know if you've heard, but those are the upsloping offenses.
All right. They say Spags clap
back. What was it? He's going for it. He's going for it. He's got screenshots. He's bringing receipts.
Spags doesn't know you're on the randomizer.
Bringing receipts. There's tuition and fees. That's a tuition.
There's a number. There's a number to call.
This is beautiful. Oh my God.
And fees. me attaching.
They were 14 and 12 ranked last year. He's not even making a very strong point. He's just saying they're on par.
I can't believe you forced Spags to go look this up. No,
someone tell him, please. Come on, man. Spags is a good dude. Spags is a good dude.
You know what I just realized?
That's how I would respond if I didn't know that was coming from Randomizer.
What I just realized is it reads as if you just watched Splash Play from last week and were so riled up.
Right.
You reply.
Right. That's what I was thinking. That's what he thinks happened. He thinks I'm like coming at him, and we haven't chatted since like the end of last season. I don't know. When's the last time I was on Splash Play? Like it's been a while.
It was during the season. We'll straighten out Spags later. We got two picks.
That's hilarious.
We're browsing U.S. rankings like we're high school seniors now.
Oh my
God.
This
was an epic one by women. The Gretch Who Stole Christmas. Ben, you started in How the Gretch Stole Christmas back in 2000. 6-year-old Cindy Lou, who believed everyone was too focused on yards per carry and not enough on targets. Since you, the Gretch, do not believe the children, make a convincing case to the chat that yards per carry is the key stat we should be using to measure the success of running backs. If successful, draft any running back from a team playing on Christmas Day. Oh my God. Else draft a 33-year-old born on Christmas Day named Tamarius Thomas.
I got to make a convincing case that yards per carry is the key stat. Do I have to sound like the Grinch, or like that doesn't seem like that's a...
No. You just have to make the yards per carry case.
I mean, look, we can look at all the advanced metrics we want, but sometimes we get way too complicated. We throw in all this stuff. We don't know what's really in the formula sometimes, right? So sometimes you get to this point where, you get all these like weighted touch volume. Oh, you got all these touches at the 1 yard line, 2 yard line, 3. You don't really know. Then suddenly you have Peyton Barber looking like he has more expected points than Antonio Gibson because he's getting the goal line carries. That's just not it. What you really need is something very simple, something manageable, something understandable that we can balance across players. Yards per carry, right? How many yards are they getting per rush attempt? That is very simple. That is going to define how good the players are. Easy peasy.
You nailed it. The chat is mad that I didn't make you sound like Jim Carrey and the Grinch. Also, we'll get to the Christmas Day players that we can choose from. That's Browns, Packers, Colts, and Cardinals. But let's figure out our other prompt here. Ben must eat an entire banana while he has his mouth full. He must try to tell Pete who he wants to draft. If Pete correctly guesses, draft the player. If not, draft Jeremy Sprinkle. Do you have a banana?
Downstairs, yeah.
Go get a banana. I just spilled beer on me. That's what kind of night we're in for. There was a couple banana prompts on here. One of them required me finishing all the remaining bananas in my house. I did have to check on that. And mercifully, it was only 2. Okay, Gretch. All right, let's look at the board. So for this pick here, I want you to tell me who on the board while eating your bananas, who you want to take.
This is the worst fucking food to be trying to eat right now.
Ben, we're gonna be on the clock here. You're gonna have to tell me while chewing this banana.
All right, go to receivers.
Okay.
Wait, we have a lot of receivers. Go to tight ends.
Okay.
Zach Ertz.
Did you say Zach Ertz? Okay, I think you said Zach Ertz. Where you want to stack up 2 Eagles tight ends?
No.
6 seconds.
No, don't do that.
Say another one.
Firkser.
Did you say Firkser?
I did.
Okay, now we need to grab someone who plays on the Browns, the Packers, the Colts, or the Cardinals.
QB, Baker or something? Can we stack a QB? No.
Okay,
running
Browns. Back? Who?
A running back? Browns? Who? What? Packers?
Browns, Packers, Colts, Cardinals. Browns, Packers, Colts.
Is Hines available?
Cardinal. No. Browns. Is Peoples-Jones available?
There's Hooper.
Shit.
We can take Hooper.
Oh, Hooper? God damn it. No.
Oh, that's fun. We got Leonard Fournette.
take a shot. I'll take a shot.
No, I was not helpful there. The banana was the second prompt. I should have given you the name first, then bananaed it.
It happens.
Oh.
It happens. Ben, people forget that we have a full main event draft to do after
I
this.
have banana on every finger on my hand. I sprinted downstairs, opened the banana on the way up the stairs. My kids were down there like, Dad, what's going on with you? Now you're grabbing a banana? I was like, thank you so much. Love you, honeys. You guys are so helpful. This is a weird thing I'm doing. Bye.
Was your wife down there?
No, she's upstairs somewhere.
Oh, my goodness.
The kids are just playing by themselves, and it was awkward.
I have done 2 shots. Apparently, I think the chat thinks I probably should have done 3. I saw some talk about multiple mistakes. We're doing the best we can out here, all right? We're doing everything we can.
Oh, my God. We got Leonard Fournette.
This team.
I mean, look, we could have picked whoever we wanted with. Oh, no. We had to pick one from a Christmas Day team. What were the options? Arizona, Cleveland, who else?
Yeah, so here's our Christmas Day schedule. We have Browns versus Packers, 4:30 p.m., Colts, Cardinals. It's going to be a nice little Christmas slate here.
Yeah, that looks great. I will say the clue was so long, and I had to describe a stat that it was hard to also add you need to. That was a challenging clue. You need to look up which teams and then figure out. That was a tough one to get in.
CJ, let's be clear here. The prompt required him to have the beers brought to him, and then the banana prompt required him to go get them himself.
CJ, why are you judging, man?
CJ, just let us follow the prompts, okay?
God, why you gotta judge, man? I haven't left this chair in all of August. It was the first time I left this chair the entire month.
Lombardi Lenny. They say we're fine. I mean, how do you feel about getting Lombardi Lenny like 40 picks after ADP?
Not great. Somewhere around the Van Jefferson spectrum.
So, like this morning, I was doing a best ball draft with Pat, the Best Ball Mania team, and it was a crazy wide receiver heavy room as we're accustomed to. And Josh Jacobs was there at like pick 100, and Pat looked at me like I had lost my marbles when I suggested that we needed to take Josh Jacobs. So I mean, I was just waiting for him to kind of shrug and be like, yeah, that's a pretty good value there. And he's like, no. He ended up being right. And then at the end of the stream, he said I was right. And it was to that thing, that we do in our chat where we argue for something. And then by the end, we both flip sides where you convince the other person that you're right.
And you're like, I don't want to go with my side now because I'm going to end up being wrong. And I don't want to do that.
Spags. Well, now I see what happened.
Love you, Spags. God, love you, Spags. Sorry about that, bud.
Spags, we appreciate you.
I'm still better than USC. I mean, you brought a lot of good knowledge there, but
if you guys are, I mentioned it earlier, Spags and I are doing a best ball draft tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. We are going to eat an entire pizza each while doing a best ball draft. I don't know why, but we're doing it.
That's fantastic. All right, spin the wheel. We got we're coming up.
Oh my God, you're right.
This is a long clue. We're gonna be fucked.
Oh yeah, we are going to be very screwed. To draft the best player, Peter Gretch must eat all the bananas in their house. I knew this. I'll be right back.
I'm so full of bananas right now. It was not going to be me. I only have one left in my house. I only had 2. Specs, I really do love you, but Mike Davis sucks, bud. That's not. I mean, I appreciate the love back, but
all right. So why I started eating bananas?
How many bananas do you have?
Just 2. That's why I said thank God.
That's what I had. I couldn't do another one. I've been chugging beers, so you can smash 2 bananas. That sounds great.
Substack. Gretch must select a backup QB to complete a stack with a pass catcher already on the team.
That's perfect. Let's look at our receivers real quick. While you're eating those bananas. Who do we have at receiver? We're gonna just play into the variance of quarterback injury here.
How about Heineke behind Fitzpatrick?
Reasonable. Also,
Mac Jones, is he technically a backup?
Oh, that's our pick.
There's one banana down, haters.
Oh, Drew Lock's a good pick too. but I think it is Mac Jones, right? I mean,
Hang on, real quick. You get to pick whoever you want before the quarterback because I'm eating these bananas. Yes.
Oh, I got to pick whoever I want. What do we have? How many players?
Hang on, do the quarterback. Do the backup quarterback first, then.
Okay, I'm going to do Mac Jones. No one's saying that's like not allowed. He's their second quarterback. Yeah.
And I'll get these bananas down, and then you can pick whoever you want.
And then let's go running back. We only have like 3 running backs, I think.
I mean, we do have only 3.
Well, we have 4. Okay.
No, get the joke. We only have 3.
Oh, we only have 3. That's right.
All right.
We also have a stop sign.
Who?
I mean, we are loading up on Patriots. It is. Oh, it's not Ramondre Time. We have Damian Harris. Damn.
we got 10 seconds.
All right. I don't know. Tevin Coleman, like he's actually like gonna start probably.
Where is Tevin Coleman? I think he's go.
No, he was right there.
Sorry, I missed it. I got it. Don't worry.
I don't know. Tevin Coleman wasn't the right pick there.
Bro,
there's no way Tevin Coleman was the right pick there.
This is not comedy. This is the future of fantasy football analysis. Okay, Gretch, we only have one more pick left.
We have done it. We have like pretty much survived this, other than the Van Jefferson pick, which kind of sinks the whole team. I mean, we got a lot of good alcohol. We got a lot of good potassium. I mean, we fired off some good takes. I mean, like, did you eat both those bananas?
Oh yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. You ate both the bananas.
Stealing bananas, baby.
Oh my god.
I think my wife is going to be mad because I
could not have ate the second banana. I had one other one. I'm glad you went for 2. That was one.
So I like bananas. I don't eat breakfast. And so my wife gets them and she has them with her breakfast. She puts them in her yogurt, whatever. She's going to come down tomorrow and be like, I thought these 2 bananas would at least last me until the end of the week.
Oh, that's going to be. Pete,
I'm going
to bananas. Pete, just look, we can talk about these things, but what did you do with the bananas? I just want to know what you did with the bananas.
This is after today. I posted the tweet. She bought me like a 2-gallon jug of cashews earlier. I'm going to text her. I ate all the bananas. Just get out in front of this.
Text her something about pissing yellow.
I see 2 more randomizer box orders coming in. I will get you guys on the wheel. We're going to do that drawing here after our 8th round or 18th round pick. The winner gets to come on and be a guest on the randomizer like Gretch. You too can be forced to have your children throw beer at you and eat bananas during the stream, Ben.
Sorry, I was checking my mentions again. What did you say about throwing beers at you and eat bananas? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you too, if you win the drawing. Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
God.
Where I got to see your mentions here.
I mean, I saw a bunch of Spags comments, and then there was like a...
Let's see.
I think... I don't know. I don't know what's going on in my mentions. I can't even read them at this point.
Your Spags ones have definitely gotten the most mentions.
Yeah.
Go off, King.
Go off, King.
A rebuttal. Oh, these are the favorite. No idea what's going on, but I'll be honest. That tweet seems like it'll hurt some feelings. All right, the final spin.
Yes, Matt, you're right.
Gretch, you are killing the randomizer draft tonight. Let's see what we have. One more. Ben is known for
all this beer and bananas. I am sweating.
All right, from Willis. Ben is known for being super knowledgeable in his love of Washington. Name the player who had the highest rushing yards per attempt, minimum 100 carries in Washington football history. If he fails, draft someone from Washington State. Willis, DM me the answer because I don't know.
Is this Washington football team or Washington University of Washington football?
I assume he means University of Washington. Yes.
Okay.
Willis, DM me the answer on Discord.
Only 100 carries?
He's saying it has to be a minimum of 100 carries.
Right, but that's like 5 games of 20 carries. I mean, like that's not a lot of carries. It could be anyone. It could be a wide receiver.
100 carry? I mean, my guess is the spirit of this bet is a known running back would just be my guess.
Or it could be like Marcus Tuiasosopo, who was one of the greatest dual threat quarterbacks in college football history. Just for the record.
Ooh, that's true. Okay.
Leone's calling back. Leone, do you know the answer to this question?
You son of a bitch. I don't know. I'm not watching.
Oh, well, I got we're on our last clue. So can I call you back when we're done?
Yeah, don't mess it up though.
All right, love you, back.
Doesn't he know you're still on the stream?
No, he said I'm not watching. He just said you son of a bitch right when I answered the phone because I think he was calling back to say what's up. Yeah, I mean it could be Napoleon Kaufman, but that a lot of carries there. It could be like a Bean O'Brien. It could be like a Rashawn Sheehy. There are a lot of possible names here that I could go with. Marcus Tuiasosopo makes a lot of sense. Quarterbacks tend to have higher yards per carry, but it could also be a receiver. It could be like a Charles Frederick, somebody who, crushed some end arounds and maybe got 100 carries over 10 years. Paul Arnold was a running back wide receiver mix. I mean, there's a lot of ways this clue could go, guys.
Can I show you how my
we're
wife?
on the clock. Marcus Tuiasosopo is a question. The answer.
Willis, what's the answer? You got to say the answer, Willis. Here, he DM'd me. What the answer is? It's Kaufman guy. He said, don't remember his first name.
Napoleon Kaufman. That was the first running back I named.
Who is someone from Washington State? We just timed out.
They all suck, dude. The Cougars suck. There's nobody from Washington State that's even in the NFL. I don't even think there's a legitimate single.
I think we're going to time out and take Adam Troutman.
That's fine.
It's fine. I don't even know that this draft stalled out. We have a bug on the system. I need to show you what a sweetheart my wife is.
Are we going to take Ryan Leaf? There's nobody here.
Read this text.
Oh, there's one more in the fridge if you are still hungry. I love you. Oh my God, Lauren. What an angel. What an angel.
She knows I'm doing the show, but she thought I got hungry. And I ate 2 bananas.
I needed a third.
I didn't even, you know what? She just blew up my spot because I did not know there was a third in the fridge, and I'm very glad.
Will you send me a screenshot of that so I can send it to my wife and be like, this is how my friends' wives respond on these things? That's beautiful. That was beautiful.
Fine. I'll be right back. I'll eat it.
Oh, you have to eat that one too? That's a shot, but Pete's going for the banana instead. I think he can rectify it with the banana. I think this is all above board if he rectifies with the banana. They're trying to say you have to do it with the shot. I think you can rectify. Oh, are you going to get another shot or another banana?
So this is like one she had put in for a smoothie. I can't.
That's not. I mean,
I'm not eating this. She can put that in a smoothie.
That's frozen for a smoothie for sure.
That's for a smoothie. I can't believe she's trying.
Oh, Minshew's Washington State. Good call. We could have done Gardner Minshew.
I'd rather do a shot than eat that banana. Gretch, let me. I'm gonna pull up this team. You're gonna do a recap of this team while I get the wheel ready for the giveaway. So give the people your recap of this team here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, strong, sort of hyper-fragile build in the front. We have Christian McCaffrey, Damian Harris, and DeAndre Swift, all totally normal top 50 picks. And then we just hit a couple of solid, 90-year-old running backs who can't run anymore to really round that out. And then on top of that, a couple of good young quarterbacks, right? I mean, Mac Jones might start week 1. Cam Newton's not showing up. You never know. Definitely the backup now, to be clear, for the prompts. Definitely the backup now. And then you got a lot of receiver depth. You got the double stack with Herbert. You got the single stack with Mac Jones to Jacoby. We have 3 tight ends. I genuinely don't even remember who they are. I think Goddard's in there.
Goddard, just Ferkser.
Oh, just Goddard and Ferkser. Didn't we auto-pick Troutman or something?
We did. I need to refresh this. I think there was a bug. I assume it was Troutman there.
I really liked the KJ Hamler, Amon-Ra St. Brown turn, although I think Amon-Ra St. Brown's a little overvalued, but nailing a Pac-12 had to be prompt. I think that was a good spot to take him. Jacoby Myers. I mean, literally, if Van Jefferson would just, fuck all the way off, this team would be perfect.
If you would fuck all the way off. That is how we do it. I mean, Gretch, you did nail this draft. I mean, just an absolute beauty of a draft here.
I'm loving it.
Guys, this has been a ton of fun. So here's the deal. I have all the names on the wheel. If you bought a randomizer box, you have a raffle ticket, get you on the wheel once. The reason there's so many names on here, if you bought the royalty edition, you get your name on here 3 times. And if you're Willis, who bought 2 randomizer royalty boxes, your name's on here 6 times. So that's how the sausage gets made. Silas was our special guest a few weeks ago, had a blast. This is it. How many shuffles, Ben? I'll do some more shuffles here.
How about 3 shuffles?
3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. After this, we are all going to head over to Ship Chasing, and we're going to draft a main event draft. Pat and Crack Rock are going to have to catch up to where Gretch and I are. Good luck to all of you guys. Thank you for supporting with the randomizer boxes. Appreciate you guys. Who's it going to be? Big money, big money. King Coakley or Belair? Ooh, Belair, you almost had it. King Coakley.
Belair got dunked on.
Blair. I know Rob Coakley. Rob recently posted a photo with his dog wearing the underdog hat. Also, a mutual friend of my buddy, Mike Zakarian from Team Hold, a poker player. Rob, we are going to do a show together. It is going to be very fun. I will be in touch. Gretch, over on Stealing Signal Substack. The link is down below. We got Stealing Bananas podcast 3 times a week. Anything else I'm forgetting, Ben?
I'm forgetting how to draft a main event team that we have to go do right now, because there's almost no chance that I'm going to make it through that. I'm lucky, and probably you with the shots you've taken are also lucky that we have Pat and Crack Rock who are going to carry us to the championship. We're just going to be there for, we got to improve, the overall looks of we're there for the decorative, reasons.
That's right. We are going to go do that draft. If you guys want to see a particularly sloshy main event draft, this is your one. We're going to head over there. Just search Ship Chasing on YouTube or check out our Twitter feeds. We have links over there to Ship Chasing. So for Ben Gretch, I'm Peter Overzet. I love you, Randomizer Nation. We'll see you guys next week.